Hey, Ridley reporting in for ridleyreport.com with a general update, a general roundup of Liberty news for New Hampshire, November 11th, 2007. This is Grafton, or this is archival video of Grafton, New Hampshire, shot in late October. This tiny town may become the scene for a miniature version of Porcupine Fest. Now what you're seeing here is video of Porcupine Fest, which took place in Guilford earlier this year. Grafton Liberty activists have set July 14th as the start date for Burning Porcupine. Organizers are describing it as an anarchist campout. In 2003, or it may have actually been early 2004, Grafton became the scene of a heated debate between locals and Free Staters who were planning to move to Grafton in relatively large numbers. They actually called themselves the Free Town Project. The Free Town Project eventually disappeared, but like every town in New Hampshire, Grafton has experienced a trickle of Free Stater migration. Or maybe it'd be more accurate for me to say, like most every other town, because I think there are probably some towns that don't have any Free Staters in them yet. But in any case, Grafton appears to have drawn a higher percentage of Free Staters than any other town in New Hampshire, and part of that may be because of the fact that it has a reputation as being the freest town in New Hampshire. Because of the past friction, I will be doing everything I can to help ensure that this project, this event, benefits locals, and I'll be urging others to do the same. I've got a message in to longtime Grafton resident John Babiars to try and get an advice on how we can do that. In the meantime, I urge folks to patronize Grafton businesses like the Grafton Country Store here. They're located on Route 4, very close to the fire station in Grafton. In addition to gas, they have a deli and a bakery. You can eat lunch there. I'm told it's virtually the only store in town. I'm told that the owners are both friendly and pro-liberty. I'll probably bring you more information about the place as we get closer to Burning Porcupine. In other New Hampshire Liberty news, my own program, the Ridley Report, has given birth. There are now two competing YouTube channels who are doing the same thing I do. I call it Ridleography, and I'm training other people to do it, although this is probably not the best example. This is some video of me training Ian Bernard of Free Talk Live how to do it. Ridleography is essentially the art of shooting video without having to edit it. Ian here went into action with his first video 1 week ago, roughly November 4th. This is video of him being trained about a week ago. Here are some excerpts from his first video, promotional about Social Sundays, the Monadnock Porcupines get-together that happens every week. You can find Ian's reports on YouTube at youtube.com/freekeene. And here's video from the other Ridleographer that I've trained. Bill from Ware, New Hampshire, is already in action. This is his first video, but now he's shot 3. This one was a story about Ron Paul activist training in Concord. He was able to complete it and air it the same day he shot it. You can find him also on YouTube at youtube.com/BikerBillNH.
The battle goes quite well, I think, today.
By the way, this edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the Keene Free Press, bringing pro-liberty news and views to the Monadnock region. It's the first Free Stater paper, and it features local political cartoons by Dale Everett, as well as local letters by you. Pick up the hard copies around town, or find us on the web at KeeneFreePress.com. In other New Hampshire Liberty news, the son of Elaine Brown, David Hatch Bernier, is becoming increasingly active and effective in drawing attention to his mother's plight. Elaine is a tax protester who was forcibly seized from her New Hampshire home in October after an 8-month standoff with federal marshals. Hatch has set up an online petition website asking petitioners to sign a petition asking for a new fair trial for her, for Elaine Brown, and for her husband, Ed Brown. The site currently has a total of 1,670 signatures, one of which is mine. Hatch Bernier reports the site was hacked in October, but indicates the petition is nevertheless still working and no one needs to re-sign the petition. Hatch Bernier has also been very effective at getting out the word about his concern for his mom, such as this report on WMUR. Hatch Bernier also says, although he didn't initially believe his mother's claim that the federal income tax is illegitimate, he did his own research and ended up coming to the same conclusion. That according to the Associated Press. In all, 6 people are known to be under arrest in relation to the Brown situation, including Ed and Elaine Brown themselves. The other 4 on charges of delivering weapons to Ed Brown. Another story, Seth Cohn from the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance reports that the popular NHFree.com website suffered a denial of service attack. I think it was roughly around November 1st. This is November 11th, and the site is again down, has been down for at least an hour and a half. No word yet from system administrators as to whether this is just maintenance or whether it's possibly another denial of service attack. But definitely, traffic has been up on the website, and that's probably part of the problem. For the Ridley Report, this is Dave Ridley signing off.